rebound from this? How do you guys find that identity that you guys have played with for so many years? Start going forward with that.
We got to build it. Our next practice day, you start building. That's all you can do. You know, when you lose, you want to bounce back and do the right things, and that starts in practice. You know, whatever our next skate is, we focus, we get our details, our habits, get that going the right way again, and gives us a good chance to do it in games, right? And yeah, it doesn't always translate. You got to bring that focus every time, no matter what you're doing. But that's first and foremost. You play like you practice. That's what I was always taught. I'm sure you're asking the other guy. That's how it is. But our habits have to come first, and the rest will follow. Our skill follows. When we have our will and our compete, we can't put the other one first.
How do you stay away from the frustration that seeps into any game? How do you keep that away and just focus on that, what you just said?
It's just a lot of talk, communication. That's all it is. It's, you know, you play this game enough to know how to go through adversity, whether it's in-game bad shifts, bad plays, bad games, whatever it is. We're always together. We always help each other out, talk through it, communicate through it, and then you work through it. You know, that's all it is. It's simple stuff. You just gotta buy into the simple things, the simple mindset. But always sticking together, always communicating, talking. That's how you get through tough times, and then you work through it. If you got to grind it out, you got to grind it out, you know. And when things aren't going your way, you got to go back to the basics. We always talk about that, and I was always taught that. So I think that's kind of the mindset.
What do you think your role in that is?
I always want to expand my role and be more of a leader. I try to be a guy who leads by example. That's been a staple for me. But I want to raise my voice more and speak up when needed, and we need that. We need that from everyone. You know, it's not just one guy. It's not the guys wearing the letters. It's those other guys right behind them, and even our younger guys. Like, everyone has a voice in here. That's the culture. That's how it's always been. So I need to do my part, hold myself accountable, be responsible, and be better. As a leader, as a player, we can all be better. We know we can. When you're not winning games, you got to look in the mirror first and foremost, and that's definitely what I'm doing, because I know I can be better.
You mentioned the compete level maybe hasn't been as consistent as you guys want, game to game, period to period. Just what can you do to sort of bring that out and make it more of a consistent thing?
I touched on it earlier. I think it starts in practice. I think that's the mindset we got to have is practice. Play the way you practice, right? And you have good habits there. You execute. You have good practices. More times than not, you're having good games. And it doesn't always translate like that. You know, you got to bring that focus, but more times than not, that's how you build habits, and you practice those. You get those reps in doing things the right way. You're more prone to do it the right way when the game comes and, you know, test time comes. So that's the main thing. Whatever our next skate is, we're going there, working, push each other, and that's how you get back on the saddle and focus on our details and our little habits.
Have you been happy with the practices?
No, it's we can be better. You know, when we come out, we have games that we don't like the way we played for the most part. Because usually we look at the practices. Our practice up to par? I think we can always be better, right? When you're not winning games, you can be better, and I think that starts in practice. So, no, to answer your question, we can be better there.
John, I'm sorry if you answered this, but the first shorthanded goal against was there a miscommunication with you and Mason?
No. I tried stripping the guy and I didn't, and that's on me to not let him get to the net. So that's strictly on me. That's not whoever else was there, Mason.
Thanks, John. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Yeah.